Hi loves, I'm here with a tutorial for you guys. I've noticed that you guys have been requesting a sweat-proof kind of like summertime foundation routine because you obviously are going to be going outside and it's going to get hot. The last thing you want is your makeup to start just running down your face or looking very like icky or like blotchy or like spotty, or you know, where actually if you touch your face it like removes a little bit of the foundation or whatnot. So I went ahead and I wore this Saturday and Sunday to Generation Beauty, and it did not come off whatsoever. It lasted all day long, and it was from like early morning till late at night that I took off my makeup, and it was like flawless throughout the whole weekend. And I was literally in like really bad lighting where it was like hot and then outside was hot, so it turned out to work out perfect for me. So I am going to be tweaking a couple different foundations, and it is a very full coverage foundation routine. You could tweak your foundations to lighter coverage if you feel like this is too much for you, but this is like makeup that I would wear if you're going out and like to an event out in summertime, not something that you would wear every day. I would, especially right now that it's hot. I don't think it's like too much makeup or it's like over exaggerated, but if you guys do feel like it is, you can tone it down a little bit. So I'm not going to talk too much. I'm just going to let you guys watch, and I hope that you enjoy it, and I'll see you guys later. Now let's get started. I'm starting by priming my face, and I'm taking the Tarte Poreless Clean Slate primer. This is hands down the best primer I've ever tried. It does not leave my face oily whatsoever, and if you want your foundation to last throughout the day, you should definitely prime it. And I do want a glow from within, so I'm going to be taking my MAC Fix Plus and I'm going to apply it everywhere. You could skip this part if you're already dewy. I'm taking my two Chanel foundations. Well, actually one's a bronzer. The Soleil Tan is the bronzer, and I'm taking the Chanel Vitalumiera Aqua, which is a more liquidy foundation. You can also use your L'Oreal True Match or any liquidy foundation you have, and then you can just go ahead and mix a little bit of that Soleil Tan de Chanel. If you don't have that bronzer, you can take any kind of like illuminizing bronzer and just mixing that with your foundation as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and dot this all over my face, and then I'm just going to be taking my Real Technique, I believe this is the Expert Face Brush, and I'm just going to buff this all into my face, and then I'll also blend it into my ears and down my jawline, down into my neck, because you want to make sure that everything blends in and matches together. Then I'm going to be taking the Revlon Colorstay foundation. This is a 24-hour wear foundation. I'm just using the very tip of the bristles on that Real Technique stipple brush, and I'm just going to gently apply that all over the face. This foundation here is going to lock everything in. I'm giving my face more coverage, and this here I don't think has any SPF in it, so this is like really going to hold all that makeup together. So I'm just going to go ahead and buff this into the rest of the foundation that's already onto my face, as you guys can see. And like I said, if it's too much foundation, you guys can skip one foundation, or you can just lighten up the coverage on it. It's totally up to you, but for me this works great, and honestly it doesn't look like anything's on my face when I'm done. So next we're going to go ahead and move to eyes. I'm taking the Makeup Geek Peach Smoothie, and I'm going to be applying this like on the top of my brow bone, a little bit into my crease, just to give it a little bit of color, because we're going to be transitioning a couple colors into it, and this is our lightest color, so we're just going to go ahead and blend that in. And you guys can probably see the difference there from the left to the right where it has a little bit of color. Then taking my Holy Grail crease transition color, MAC Soft Brown, I'm going to go ahead and buff this into the crease. You can deepen this as much as you want. You can also skip this part if you guys don't want anything in that crease, but I'll just be buffing it through and building it up a little more to where it's more intense, you know, warming up the whole eye there. And so after that, I'm just going to go ahead and take that stipple brush that I applied the little peach smoothie, and I'm just going to be blending that crease color a little into the brow bone there, just to make sure that everything is perfect. Next, I'm just taking the Wet n Wild Fergie Photo Bomb Highlighter. I absolutely love this. I literally wear this every single day. I'm just taking my finger because that'll pick up the color a little better. It gives it like a better color payoff. So I'm just going to pat that all over the lids. And I just go ahead with the brush and then go into like the inner corner and the outer corner just to touch up any areas that the finger missed. And then just blend it into the crease, and that'll be it for the shadow. Next, I'm going to be taking these two concealers here, the Rimmel Wake Me Up Concealer. I apply this one on first because it just helps the MAC Pro Longwear
work a lot better. It's creamier, so it helps blend it. The MAC Pro Longwear is hands down the best long wearing concealer, waterproof, best throughout the day concealer I have tried, and I've tried many of them. So here I went ahead and I applied the Rimmel Wake Me Up, and then as you guys can see, I dot very little of the MAC Pro Longwear because a little goes a long way, and you do not want to go ahead and like make it so bright to where your face is going to look all ghostly. So at first I just take my fingertip and then I just blend it in, put it on the bridge of my nose as well, and then I take the back of the beauty blender and then I just blend that all in. It takes a little bit of time just so that you don't leave any seams or any harsh lines, and then I just flip it over, use the little corner to go into the inner corner of the eye, and then as you guys can see there, I'm like going from the tip of the eye there back to like the hairline, and then I just blend it all in to make it nice and smooth. Next, I'm going to go ahead and contour. I'm taking my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, best bronzer in the world, and I'm just going to give myself a light contour. I don't contour my nose. I don't do anything to my temples. I skip all that. I just go ahead and I buff this into my hollows of my cheeks. Then I buff it out with a dual fiber brush here by, I believe this is NYX. Then I'm taking my new favorite BFF here, which is the Gerard Cosmetics BB Plus Illumination facial cream, and I did build this up a little more, but you guys can see here when that light hits that there, oh my god, you guys, I am like the highlight queen, as some of my friends call me. Absolutely love it. Hands down, this is probably the best liquid highlighter I have ever tried in my life. I am obsessed with it. I have been wearing it since I was given this great product. So next I'm taking this a blush here. It's from the Aquatic line, I believe, by MAC. It's called See Me, Hear Me. And I just apply this on the apples of my cheeks and I blend it to the back. And I also did build this a little more. And the camera, not the camera, sorry, the lights did wash this out a tad bit. So it looks a lot more prettier in person. So just go ahead and build it to your liking. Next, I'm just taking the Hard Candy Tiki Bronzer and very gently to set that BB illuminating cream, I'm applying a little bit on the cheekbones and then on my nose and then on my Cupid's bow there on my lip, just to make sure that we lock in just like you would normally lock in your foundation with the powder. Same routine goes on for that. Then using the same color that I use on my lid, I'm just applying a little bit of that on my brow bone there to give me that little highlight. Moving to lashes, I'm going to be working with 3 of them today. First, I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes. I don't curl them too much, just a little bit, just to give them that little poof. So first, I'm going to go ahead and take Loreal Telescopic Carbon Black, my holy grail. And then after that, I take the Essence Lash Mania Reload False Lash Mascara. And then lastly, I take the Voluminous False Fiber Lash just to kind of fill them in. Here you guys are going to get a little look of what my lashes look like before and after mascara. Big difference. Then I'm going to be taking the Anastasia Brow Duality, and I'm taking the little matte color to line my waterline. This is going to help brighten your eyes. We've all seen this in all kinds of videos. Then taking this lip liner by Starlooks in the color Tipsy, and I'm sure you guys have seen me use it in many videos. It is my favorite. I'm going to go ahead and line my lips, and I'm taking very, very little of this Agave Bite lip mask, and I'm going to go ahead and apply it underneath my lipstick because I don't want my lips to look chapped, because the Wet n Wild lipstick sometimes can make your lips look a little chalky or dry. So I'm going to go ahead and apply the color Swerve by Fergie, which is limited edition, and I'm going to be applying that on my lips. And then I'm taking Maple Blondie, I believe it is, by NYX, just to finish off the look and make it look nice and smooth, and then just give the lips a little nice, even glossy touch to it. And then we're going to go ahead and take Model in a Bottle, because this is going to lock all our makeup in and make it last throughout the day. And that actually completes the look. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye.